I loaded the chat up, but it seems to be freezing all over the place.
Is it broken?
It's busted.
It's broken.
Broken.
It's
just-
broken Tuesday.
Good evening and welcome to Vape Talk UK, episode 280. It's really
What, we're live?
281, and it's supposed to be called WI3, not as in the Women's Institute, but Wing It Part 3. But apparently, Twitch didn't want to update the title. So
Twitch
those of you watching on YouTube have actually got the correct title. Those of you on Twitch, yeah, just wing it. We are.
Oh, it's updated now. I've just updated. Maybe that worked.
What's updated? What's working? What's not working?
I tried updating the name, and now it looks updated with me.
Oh, it's updated with me. That's impressive.
Oh, it's updated, yes.
There you
we
go.
updated. How'd you do that?
In actual
I
fact,
just went and changed it.
What, in Twitch?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
just went into it. Check. Okay.
Martin's just the genius.
Right, we need to go back to the beginning and start again. Just run the titles again, and we'll just start over. It'll be fine.
Oh, I can't let that run again.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Keep it going. Oh, man.
Oh, I've got the right itches. I've got fleas or something.
You got fleas?
How to get to 10 p.m. without content. Exactly. You just run the credits again.
Tell you what, Mark, start again. Run the credits. We'll just try again. It'll be
Bless you.
fine.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah, that's it. Outro. Come on.
Outro looped for the next hour and a half.
Thanks for the sub, Matt. Appreciate that, mate. Appreciate it. 12 months. Oh, I thought you. I saw resubscribed for 12 months. What? Resubscribed for 12 months?
Yeah. Subscribe for 12 months. Oh, no. Matt, they've subscribed for 12 months. They're on a 12-month streak.
I thought you put like in a
Get
12-month
in.
sub then. I was like, what?
What?
But then I saw Ali's was the one before that, and that was a 19-month streak.
No.
19.
Alex is on 11 months. Darcy. Chris is on a month. Chandler, you're on an 8-month.
I know, I was late to the party with that one.
I'm on 11, I think, or 12. 11.
Martin's on 12 months. 7 months for JB. Anyway, good evening. I hope we're all well. You are a founder member, and I think, yes, you are. You're a 19-month founder. You are one of the OGs, fam. Dennis, I'm not sure where you are. I can't see you on my list, mate. Mr. Big Tom.
You don't subscribe. You don't subscribe or anything. So quick, boot him out. I don't know what he's doing here.
Who?
Dennis. What? If he's not on the list, get him out.
He must be
You're
on
not
the
on the
list.
list. You're not coming in.
He must be on the list.
He must be on the list somewhere.
Password, mate.
Yeah. Give us a password.
Shy. Chandler.
Shit. Is he here? Fuck.
Oh, is that Big Tom? Is that Big Tom?
No. Other Big Tom.
Other Big Tom. Different Big Tom. Okay.
Different Big Tom. Gotcha.
That's fine. Still,
That's Big
I still
Tom.
like Big Tom. Hi, Big Tom. I'm waving at the chat. Why am I waving at the chat? Like, you know. Okay, yeah, they can see me, but you know, do you know what? Oh, fuck's sake!
They can see you.
It's going to be one of those nights, isn't it?
I feel it.
Possibly.
I've mown the lawn, right? I've had energy drinks. I've had a nap. I'm just a little bit sort of wee.
Have you ever heard the saying, fuck me, you've had a tough paper round or a hard paper round or something like that.
Yeah.
Chandler, what the fuck? Mate! Right, so I think I was lying in bed on Sunday night or something like that, just randomly searching around Facebook. And there's a video of you doing the Ice Cube Challenge or whatever it was called.
Oh my god.
And I was like, what? And it wasn't that long ago.
Couple of years ago now? When was
Yeah,
this?
a few
When was
more
it
than
when
a
we started?
couple.
Must
But-
be about 3 or 4 years ago, that quiz.
Yeah.
It don't look like you. The only thing, I watched it and I was like, that ain't Chandler. And then you spoke, it was like, it's Chandler. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that video.
That video, yeah.
Oh, did you share it and everything?
No, I
He
just
was
sent it to Martin.
without the speech, like that's Chandler through and through, even without the audio.
I wouldn't mind it, right? That I put a.
But it's maybe like 70 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, fine. Fuck off. All right, if I think if I lose the beard, it does make a difference.
It was the
Yeah,
fact your
you
hair was
look-
brown.
7 months younger.
What colour was his beard? Or did he not
Did I
have
still
one?
have the?
beard.
Did I
No
still have the long hair? I did have. Did I have the long hair?
I
at
don't
that
think
point?
it was that long.
Who was like to hear or something?
Right,
Like?
I'm going to find it. I'm going to
Oh
find it.
God!
Yeah, let's all view the video.
No.
You don't mind, Chandler, do you?
Oh fuck's sake! Right, I purposefully put on this shitty T-shirt because I knew I was going to dunk a bucket of shit all over me. Well, not shit, but water, whatever. So I put on a T-shirt that wasn't the most flattering because it was a bit small. It was a scruffy old T-shirt.
This is the main topic of the show.
This is it.
Yeah.
Me dumping a bucket of water on my head.
How do I download from YouTube?
Um,
Download from...
click download. I'm sure there's an option there.
I think you have to put M dot in front of it, don't you?
Yes, and then you can click on it, and then you can save it. It then pops it out in a new window, and then you can click on the link to download it.
It is M dot, yeah?
I think so. Now he's getting directed to something else.
I never nicked nothing. So
While he's doing that, Martin,
yeah.
apart from the Caliburn, what you vaping on, mate?
Okay, so actually, I had actually prepared to vape the heater and I put in my
Ooh.
last coil that I have, but I don't know why I was stupid. So I
Can
flicked
you
out one of the
check your
old
audio?
bottles of some shitty liquid, and now I just don't feel like vaping it.
Is his audio really quiet, or is it just me?
Not
Whose
actually.
audio? My audio?
Martin's.
No, Martin's.
It sound
Also-
alright to you?
Went down like
That's
10%. Is this better?
Huh?
He's a little
He's on the
quiet, but
couch,
not very,
yeah.
very.
I think it sounds fine.
Oh, the video must be private and not public. Damn it. How do I download?
Is it better now? Better now?
Yes. I think you sound brilliant.
Shut the fuck.
I thought you sounded all right to start with, to be fair.
Oh.
So, well, go on. No, what was that juice that you put in there that you now don't like?
I put in some pink from Dr. Vapes, and I don't know if it's just bad or if it's just been sitting
Yeah.
too long. So,
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
emergency flick out was the Imperial on the Dart 2
Okay.
with Future Juice, Mango Passion Fruit, and yeah, that's pretty much the same that's in the Caliburn, just some Nick salts.
All right.
That's me for tonight. Unfortunately, the postman is such a twatchy cunt that my package was attempted delivered today, but then sometimes they don't take it to the nearest drop-off where I can pick it the same day. They took it a little bit further away, and in
Okay.
that case, I can
Get it
only pick it
tomorrow.
up from tomorrow. I was like, fuck off. So I'm not gonna show because I'm missing some blue here that should be in the package, but otherwise I'm also vaping the Voyeur with a non-matchy cap.
It's all right. It's a see-through. Why is that non-matchy-matchy?
My blue cap cracked, but late
Okay.
to the rescue. Oh, Diddy's here.
Oh, hello. This
Uh,
message will be deleted in privacy.
I've given up trying to.
So yeah, that's the same old boring, waiting for new stuff to hoping.
Yeah,
Come
I
out
know that.
soon.
I know that feeling. Yeah, I've managed to. I managed to download the DPD app, which is just frightening.
Frightening.
Yeah. Because like normally I get a text message from DPD that says, right, your parcel is going to be delivered between 11:30 and 12:30, and I'm like, great, I can get on with my life until 11:30, and then I start looking out the window, waiting for it to arrive. You get the DPD app, you can track it on a map. Track it. You can track it on a map.
Yeah.
So even though they've still sent me a text message going, your parcel will arrive between 11:30 and 12:30, I'm still opening it up going, and your driver Derek is 41 stops away and will be due within an hour. He's now
And can you then
31
follow the
stops
car
away.
on?
You can follow it on a map. There's
Yeah,
a map and it shows where he is, and it's like, whoa. And
You just watch him like speed through the last sort of hour, like fucking.
Yeah.
Then you think like, oh, I can take a nap. He's 41 stops late, and then suddenly like he's two
And then-
stops
and
away.
And the annoying bit is, you can sit there and go, he's having a fag at the minute now, isn't he? He's having a coffee. He hasn't moved. He hasn't moved in 20 minutes.
And he's right next to a Starbucks. He's fucking.
Yeah. It's like, fuck's sake.
Oh, no, Costa.
Get your finger out. I got a parcel due at 11:30. You told me 11:30. It's going to be here. And even though it arrived at 25 past 11, I wasted the entire morning just watching this app. And I'm also looking at ordering things, going, I want it to come via DPD so I can use the app. Same. I'm ordering shit that I don't need just so I can track it on the app.
Terrible.
Oh yeah, nightmare.
Yeah, Perky. What's on this week's menu in Casa de Pussy?
Well, this week's menu has changed slightly. We're still on the Foxy one, which nearly died earlier. It just stopped working, and I had to take the battery in and out a few times.
They're
it's
not
working
so
again.
foxy.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it's on its way out after
How
2
long?
weeks. So
Oh, that's
Yeah.
frightening. Who's that?
To
Foxy?
be fair,
Who made it?
Vape.
Org
to be
Vape.
fair, for you getting a device that lasts 2 weeks, that's
I know, it'll
that's
seem-
smart because
Yeah.
it's cheap and you don't have to think about reselling it.
To be honest, I might buy another one when this one dies. It's the perfect.
What?
It's the perfect length of time.
Perkins disposable.
Yeah, Perkins
Oh my
disposable version. Yeah, that's it.
Oh dear.
And I've got the original version with the leaky deck, which doesn't actually leak on my one because I don't
No
know,
soggy
maybe
bottom?
right. But I've never had a soggy bottom once.
Oh.
Unless that's the reason why the Foxy died is because it's actually leaking inside and I haven't checked. It
Could be.
It could be.
It's just going
possible.
directly straight through the
Yeah.
510.
Straight through.
Straight.
Exactly. So maybe. And in that I have got the Canteen Kingston, which is the marmaladey, sourdoughy and French buttery one, which is quite nice. And of course today I've had the Shorty, which is very nice indeed, the DNA 60 from
But that's also
Enniscorn.
smart because that's Italian, so that's also going to break within a week.
Yeah, so I might be getting another one of those as well.
Yeah.
But just so you can see the size a bit better, that's the 18650 battery case there.
Hang on a minute. Where does the battery go?
Well,
Jesus.
in the top.
What?
You have to remove the tank.
You have to remove the tank. That's the negatives. You have to remove the tank to
So what's
change the battery.
on the bottom?
Nothing. He
Why the hell
explained-
didn't they put the door at the bottom?
Well, he explained in his presentation that would have meant adding another plate on the bottom, so it would have added another 3 or 4 mil to it, so it wouldn't have been as shorty as it could have been. Because obviously with a 510 on top, you'd have to have another plate on the bottom for the battery cap. So I can understand.
No, those
to be
2
honest,
mil, they would have really made a huge difference.
yeah, but I think he was going to have the shortest DNA 60 mod, which he has done.
It was basically, this has been done for record-breaking reasons.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because it's so small. It really is.
If you go into the Guinness Book of Records and go shortest 18650 mod,
DNA 60, 1860
DNA
mod.
60. Yeah, there you go.
It'll be there. It'll be there. But I think, to be honest, 21 watts. I mean, I've been using this all day, and the battery's still near enough full, so I'm not going to be having to unscrew it too often. Hopefully.
What resistance coil have you got in?
0.7.
Mouth to lunging that one by any chance?
Sort of.
Sort of.
A very tight RDL, in my opinion. Some people will probably say it's MTL, but it ain't. Yeah. You know. And on top of that, I've got the Vampire with the crack current inside, which is very good. I just can't put down the crack, unfortunately. It's very nice. I was vaping the gin one, which was actually surprisingly nice as well. Very good. I don't know if you've ever had that, any of you guys, but
I've had it, and I found the lemon very similar to the crack.
Yeah.
And it kind of spoiled it for me because the lemon in the original crack is quite artificial.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're drinking a G&T, it's a fresh lemon. That was my issue with it. I liked it, don't get me wrong, I did like it, but I think the lemon should have been different, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I think, to be honest, out of the three, it's my least favourite, but it was still, you could definitely taste the, not so much gin, but the tonic, you know, that sort of bit almost bitter aftertaste. You definitely got that. Yeah. So I had to pair it with something a bit sweeter to cancel it out a bit. But yeah, the currant's the best one. It is, in my opinion.
Still not tried it.
Still not tried the current? I'll send you a sample if you want. I've got like nearly 200 mil.
Nah, I'll order some.
Yeah, I think it's still available actually on Just a Nick, I think. Oh, it might be sold out now, but yes. But yeah, that is what I'm vaping on. So, Chandler, what is you vaping on?
Oh, I've got a couple of bits and bobs.
Under my skin.
I know.
A lovely bunch of coconuts.
I've got my SVB, can't remember the letter that comes after it. F? G?
Is that bottle empty or totally full?
Half full.
Half full. Oh.
It's half full. It's actually.
I like an optimist.
There you go. Can you just see the line of the juice in there? So yeah, it's half full. As is the tank, which is really cool. So yeah, I've got the Haku Riviera on top of the SVB squonky thing. Because squonking is not dead.
Not this week. Not this week.
No, and I've got the Epistle
Jawbreaker.
Icebreaker. That's the one in there. Cause I can. And I've got the Steam Crave on top of the Danny Box, and I had the mesh kit in. Did I have the mesh? Did I have the mesh in last week?
I think you did.
I think I did. I had a nightmare setting the mesh up, but managed to figure out what the hell's going on, and I swapped the mesh out for the single coil. It's vaping really well with the single coil, but I missed the mesh. I missed the mesh. I missed the mesh. I'm gonna have to clean the mesh up and get it put back in. Okay, I might be a little bit hooked on mesh.
Mm-hmm.
And I did something very silly as well.
What did you do? Whoa, that's quite big.
Yeah, it is in fact actually bigger than I anticipated. I was convinced that the plate on top of the G class was a 35 mil plate. It's not. It's a 30 mil. So it's a little bit on the big side, and not doing my research properly. I read that we were in the chat after the show last week. Matt had got his, and it got mentioned that you can swap the decks out underneath. So I had a quick look, and I went, yeah, interchangeable decks. You can swap them. So I thought, oh great, I can use the mesh deck that I've got with my Supreme. Yeah, it doesn't fit. It's too small. Bollocks. So you can swap the decks out, but it's only with the Aromarizer Plus decks.
Right.
So that's a dual coil, is it? RTA.
So that comes with the a dual coil postless deck. And me being awkward, I've just put a huge fucking 4mm ID single coil across the postless deck.
Matt wants to know if you've put the chamber reducer in.
I haven't put the chamber reducer in. There is a chamber reducer, but it will still only accept the plus, the Remerizer Plus deck. The Supreme deck is in fact smaller, because the deck just pokes through. Yeah. The suit. I tried it. I got the Supreme deck and tried to put it inside the chamber reducer before, and I was going to just put the reducer in. It just flapped around inside. It's like, no. So.
Oh, for God's sake.
So yeah. So never mind. So, if anyone wants a Ragnar, I've got one. It's actually very good. It's a little bit airy for me. The air goes underneath. Can you see the airflow coils, the airflow options?
Yeah. Is that a knurled ring at the bottom? Is it?
That little bit.
Yeah,
Come on.
A little bit nurkling.
There you go. Is it focusing?
Yeah,
Look,
you're
there you
starting
go.
early.
Well,
Starting early on what's to come later.
well,
Yeah.
VSB doesn't actually feature nurkling this week.
Oh,
Spoiler.
but me and Chandler, we've made sure that.
Oh, okay. You've made up for it. Okay.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
It's a shame you haven't sent me any photos then, isn't it?
Have it? For fuck's sake. Seriously? Oh dear. Anyway, let's see if I can multitask. Airflow on that. Can you see the big hole at the bottom? Where's the airflow thing? Oh, there's the airflow.
Yes,
So
I
I've got
can
it
see a
turned.
big slot.
Yeah, if I turn the airflow. No, I can't turn the airflow because it doesn't want to turn. Okay. If you turn the airflow, the big bit at the bottom, that big hole at the bottom, goes underneath the coil, and the two rings at the top go straight at the sides. So it's got 20% underneath, 80% at the sides. It's fancy. Yeah.
The flavour good.
It is, considering it's a mahoosive tank with quite a big chamber. The flavour is as good as the Supreme. It's just a little area. Yeah, there you go.
What did you have? A Big Mac or a quarter pounder?
I had the massive Big Mac. What do they call it?
Big Tasty.
No.
It's the Grand Big Mac.
The Grand Big Mac. That's the one. Basically, instead of a Big Mac with dinky burgers, they use a Big Mac with quarter pounders.
Still not a Big Tasty though.
No, still not. To be fair.
They ought to do a double Big Tasty.
Oh,
Now that.
all over that.
Because that sauce is incredible.
They did the double quarter pounder with cheese, which is close, but the Big Tasty.
Dale, what are you putting in the bin? Dale is putting something in the bin.
Yeah, tomatoes in burgers, that can get in the bin.
Oh, yeah.
The
Fuck.
Ragnar, I think.
Yeah. Triple Big Tasty!
I mean, your only option now is to buy two Big Tasties and combine them, isn't it? Which is just impractical. So hopefully they'll sort it out.
That's just gluttonous.
Yeah, you just end up throwing you throw in the second
Yeah,
bun
just
away.
eating bread,
You might
aren't
just
you?
as well eat two Big Tasties and be done.
I know. It's a very big problem.
Yeah. So there you go, and I've got in there. I've got Lust. I've got Lust because I like Lust as well. So there we go. That's what I'm vaping on. Mark,
Yes, I've gone back to the BB.
the BB, the BB.
The billet box. And in that I am vaping green slush.
Okay, you had to think about that for a moment, didn't you?
I did. Does any of you remember Slime from the Vaping King? From Billy?
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
None of you remember Vaping King?
No, I don't remember Vaping King. I
All
just
right.
never had
So
it.
there was a lime one that he did, and it was a good lime.
Matt says, "Yep, tasteless water."
What slime?
I don't know whether that's what is that. Whether I don't know how delayed Switch is. That could have been a comment to
I used
something
to
we said
really
half an
like-
hour ago.
It was
will
nice.
be Vaping King.
Billy made a nice lime, whatever it was,
Okay.
and I always struggled to find something similar. Now, Potshots over at, I can't remember the name of the company.
Pot shots. Pot shots are at Chef's Flavors.
Chefs, yeah.
Yeah.
They do I don't know if they still do it. It's called green slush, and it's a lime slush.
Okay.
It's nice. It's very
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I say 50-50, as close as I can get to 50-50 using 10 mils of 72 milligram PG. So it's probably closer to 60-40, something like that. Anyway, but no, vaping that and enjoying that muchly.
Nice. And you got that as concentrate, did you?
That was a short fill. It was one I've got.
A short film. Oh, okay.
It was one I got sat in the shed. So just 10 mils of 72 jobs a good one. Also,
Nice.
delivery today. I've been whining about wanting to try something new and different. And as Alex said last week on the show, you'd never have bought it anyway. And I think it was Friday evening, having had one too many beers, it was like, right, I need some juice, let's order some juice. And Lindsay needed some concentrate anyway, and she likes that black, the black from Kerno, and they had a very similar one on the website I was on. So today I had delivered a blood orange
Ooh.
from Tonics, which is Elements, for those of you that don't know. And I took this one on a whim.
Oh, are they 250? They're
Yeah.
Shake and
top-ups.
bake ones, yeah.
Yeah. You just add your base.
Yeah, the 72
Tangy tart.
milligram, right?
Is that what it sounds like?
What? It smells like a whore's knickers. Is that?
Yes. Yeah. Does it smell like fish fingers?
Now you see. Oh,
No, I was thinking like an orangey
Oh.
sort of bakery thing.
it's not bakery at all. Apparently, it's and I quote, "Stimulate your taste buds with Tonic's Tangy Tart, a fantastic blend of sweet and sour fruit candies. It's like an entire sweet shop in vapor form." And I was about to do an Esther Ranson joke, but I'm wasting my breath on this lot.
No, go on. I'd have got it.
Do you know how Esther Ranson she had all those gums?
Yeah.
And it's a bit like, you lick the concentrate, and it's a bit like an Esther Ranson. It pulls your gums over your teeth. It's... And I'm quite looking forward to that.
Really sour.
It's sour and fizzy,
Oh, I like
but
sound.
sweet as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dale, I've heard of G-Spot. They have I think they have 4 liquids that are all like raunchy names. Dale is asking about
Okay.
some juice
Oh,
called
okay.
G-Spot.
Did you get
Did-
that,
that sounds to
soda
me-
pop, Mark?
Yes.
What do you think of that?
It's no good 50-50.
Ah,
It's incredible, MTL.
that's a shame.
It
No?
is. I did half a bottle. And it's still, to be fair, it's still sat. It's very gentle. You know what? It doesn't taste that bad now. Not that I was saying it tasted bad in the first place, but it just wasn't on the flavour level. But I had gone from the black.
It might be better like in about 30 watts or something, in something a bit more airy.
It's
You
very
get it as
gentle.
concentrates or
No, this was from handlebar
Oh,
vaping.
it was direct, right? So it was ready made.
Yeah, it came mixed. No, it didn't. I'm not going to drop anyone in the shit. It was
Completely unmixed. Yeah.
completely unmixed, completely 0 milligram at 50-50. No, it's... You know what? I'm going to put my billet box to one side now. Because that is really damn nice now. Just shows, doesn't it?
Sometimes it just needs a bit of time to sit in the tank. That's
No, I
all.
just need to clean my palate.
Yeah.
Thanks for the sub, Dennis. Appreciate that, buddy.
This
Das ist gut, ja?
don't know if I like the noises you're making. Is that channel sending pictures now?
No.
I put it. I meant to send that straight to Mark, but I put it
No.
in there.
I take back
chat.
everything I said about Soda Pop. Everything I was about to say about Soda Pop, I take it
You
back.
like it?
I wasn't going to bring it up because I didn't want to speak negatively of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad you brought it up because I vaped it now, and you know what? Go buy some.
It's that
Is it
good.
all right? Who is what is it? Where from?
Handlebar.
From James Blythe, Handlebar Vaping Elixir.
Oh, is it? Oh, really? Okay.
You ordered from him anyway, don't you?
Yeah, I had his raspberry tea.
Oh, I thought it was
Raspberry-
a minty one.
Raspberry mint tea. That's the one.
Is tobacco good?
Next time you order, try the soda popping.
Okay.
Yeah, try it for me as well, please.
Okay. We'll do.
Who makes
What flavour is
that
the soda pop then? It's a
Is it?
fruit.
James. Oh, what flavour? It's a grape soda.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And I don't like grape.
No.
No, you really don't. Nibs, you were saying?
What was I saying? Oh, tangy tart. Where do you get that from? I'm quite interested in that.
I'll send you the link because I'm not. I've realised where it came from, and I'm not going to advertise them. So I'll give it to you after the show.
Okay.
So, there's lots of self-editing going on today.
It's not. It's not the company it came from. It's the company it came packaged from, and I'm not.
Fair enough.
We only advertise friends of the show, so
course.
yeah. And I also got. I've not had that for years.
It's like just jam.
Just jam on toast,
No.
and just the smell of it just takes me back.
Where did you find that?
On a website I'll give you after the show.
Okay, cool.
Concentrate as well.
Is that concentrate as well?
Yeah, concentrate.
Oh my god.
I didn't even know you could still get that.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
they've,
jam. It's
They've rebranded, haven't they? It used to be whatever they were called. They're now called Vapor House or something like that. They're not. It used to be Ace of Vapes, didn't it? But now it's not
Sounds familiar.
branded Ace of Vapes at all. It's now Flavor House. So I'm not sure what's going on there.
Wonder
But
whether
no,
have,
I'm looking forward.
have they been bought out? Maybe.
I don't think so. And also get annoyed about not having enough big bottles. So I got some 250 ml.
With spouts.
Oh,
Or are they got dripper spouts on, or are they just caps? Oh, proper. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I've not actually checked one out. Yeah, they're a bit big, but
Yeah.
I do.
That's the only thing. I've got a couple of 250. Oh, there it is. I've got a 250 ml model with a thingy on the top. It is a bit big.
Yeah, it's the same ones by the looks of it.
Yeah.
But no, they were like, what were they? They were like £5 for 10.
Look at the colour on that.
Look at that little cheeky one there.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to.
Cool, that's
giving-
Diddy. Arf.
Looking forward to giving Oh, I love blood orange. I know it's going to batter my wicks. I know. But, yeah, for the good old days.
Yeah,
Kaz, did you just sniff your
what was the other
fingers?
one called that you've got blood orange and what was the
Tangy
fizzy
tart.
tangy tart? Yeah, that sounds
Thanks
like
for
it's
the
going to be a bit of a
sub,
coil killer.
Lane, I can't pronounce that.
That's why I didn't bother trying. Thanks for the follow, buddy.
Elena, we're just gonna call you Elena. Thanks for the follow.
Fan club.
Did he? Why do you keep saying hi? Don't you know we're ignoring you?
What? Hi, Diddy.
He's asking for another timeout, isn't he?
Pander.
Oh, is he? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Done.
And that's what he wanted. I'm assuming that's what he wanted.
Yeah, just seeking out
Just
attention all the time.
absolute-
Hang on.
Just
Dennis has resubscribed Prime and another one for 12 months.
What?
Was that really 12 months or I don't understand?
I don't get it.
Did Dennis just give us a 12-month sub? Or has he been subscribed for 12 months?
I can't tell. That looks like it's a 12-month sub.
It does.
We love you, Dennis.
Woohoo!
Anyway, there we go.
Yeah.
Does that mean we've got to keep doing this shit for another 12 months then?
No, it's my 12th apparently. There we go. It is 12.
Oh, okay.
So yes, that is what I is vaping on. That is what I'm looking forward to be vaping on. And this is what you should all be vaping on. There we go. Job's a good one.
Show over. Thanks for watching.
Oh, I've still not set up the outro.
Have you? Is it still not set up?
No, right. I can just see if I can find the outro.
Yeah, we'll just have this as an admin day, shall we?
Yeah, let's sort out
Yeah.
all the issues of this
Yeah,
stream.
yeah. We'll just get everything sorted out while we're live.
You carry on talking. I'm going to find the outro.
I've got a pimple on my bum. Would you like to have a look just to see if?
Yeah, just zoom in a bit.
So I sent something to Mark last week. It's just in short. So the guys at the Vape Around magazine, the guys who did the Vox poll and so on. Yeah, first of all, they're doing another Vox poll, April 28th to 30th. But that wasn't the point of discussion. The point of discussion was that they made an article about the knock-on effect of the U.S. vaping ban.
Okay.
Which is some UK retailers are starting to see the effect of the examples were some retailer in Wales that hadn't had orders picked up, and on the other hand, he wasn't getting orders in already, and so on. So, I estimate that how big of a market does the UK have of the US and vice versa? Like, how much Jews in the UK market are from US? Because
it didn't used to be a lot. You do know that you're playing the outro.
I did it by accident. It's gone. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's fine. It took a while for US juices to make an appearance on the vape scene when they first started coming through. I mean, I think we are talking.
Oh, sorry.
8 years
the
back.
weird thing is, as far as I've read, the distribution ban in the US is that B2B should still be allowed, but I'm not sure. In that
think-
case, it would make sense if UK retailers couldn't get B2B.
Biggest
orders
issue
in.
they seem to be having at the moment is delivery companies refusing to take vaping products.
Yeah, well, in essence, they're not refusing. They've been
Told to refuse.
told to.
Change the terms and conditions
Yeah,
to say they can't.
been told to, or been, friendly asked to please do as the rest of them. So, well, if anyone wants to read the article, I'll just put the link in chat. But it's, again, sometimes we talk about US and it's just US, but this is going to have an effect worldwide.
Yeah. To be fair, I think the majority of the stuff you'll find in vape shops tends to be UK made or European or cheap as chips, bulk imported from God knows where.
Probably Asia mostly.
Yeah, more than likely. products wise, that you can get American stuff. It tends to be specialist. I know there's a specialist American distro in Manchester, and I'm wondering how that's going to be affecting them, because they are mostly they import American liquids, American hardware, and
Are they stopping export then? Sorry, I missed the start of the conversation.
So apparently, according to the article, they've talked to a Wales retailer called Celtic Vapors, who's already now experiencing orders not being picked up by certain certain couriers, and also orders not coming in already, even though the ban hasn't gone into effect. So already now starting to see the knock-on effect.
So are you saying that some of the UK couriers are now not picking up vaping?
Apparently, some of the ones that are.
Or is it just in the US they're not doing it? So DHL will still deliver it for us, for example.
No, DHL went last week. They also did the same announcement people were starting to get that we've seen from FedEx and from UPS.
As far as I was aware, DHL will still deliver. I didn't think there was any effect to DHL in the UK.
UK to UK,
not UK. I'm talking about US.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Got you.
But it's something that they could spread from the terms of condition, which makes no sense. But
it's like it's like the PayPal, where PayPal was stopping payments to vaping. That was supposed to be states only, and they've just gone, okay, if the states say that we should do it, then it should apply worldwide.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
We are American. We rule the world. You will do as we say.
Pretty much. If you're with an American company, ergo, if you're using something that's American, you live by our rules. It's like, no.
Well, to be fair, not to get into a political discussion, but having Biden won, it's not necessarily good for vaping, at least. One can argue that Trump wasn't specifically good either, but yeah, Biden has openly been very honest about him not liking vaping. So yeah.
Okay. Which is just anyway. It is what it is, isn't it? Politics-wise.
Well, it's big money.
Yeah.
Then we're again back to the discussion: why is vaping classified as a tobacco product everywhere?
That was actually another article I read this week, with reference to a new product or a newish product that have been forced to remove their products from the shelves. There was the something bar, the vape bar or something.
Puff bar.
Huh?
Puff bar.
Puff bar. But they're not using tobacco-based nicotine.
They're using synthetic nicotine.
They're using a synthetic nicotine. Therefore, it is no longer a tobacco-based product.
Yeah, that's what they said, but they weren't allowed to classify it like that. They said we don't fall under the Tobacco Act, but then they were having nothing of it.
Yeah, basically they've reopened their website and have started selling flavors again.
Exactly.
I can't remember where I read it. Was it Planet of the Vapes? I think it was actually.
Where did I find it? Because I found it for. Was it podcast?
The Planet of the Vapes.
I'm now trying to remember where I found it, but yeah, basically they've opened up. They're selling the flavors again, and have effectively gone to the FDA and gone. They're almost saying sue us and see what happens. Bring a trial case. Go for it. See what happens.
Reading this.
reading between the lines.
The FDA announced that it had launched an immediate investigation. It was reported that the owner of Cool Cloud's distribution, which is obviously the owner, said he had sold the distribution rights to DS Technology licensing, blah, 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 a Chinese manufacturer, yeah, right, whatever. Then lawyers representing DS Technology told the Wall Street Journal it no longer owned the brand and stopped exporting Puff Bar products to the UK and had no knowledge of the new products. Eyes will be watching what happens next in the States. What? That's good England, isn't it? As Europe passes forward with its next... Right. Eyes will be watching what happens in the States next as Europe presses forward with its next iteration of the Tobacco Products Directive. It's believed that the EU will push to place harsher restrictions on vape products and classify them as tobacco products. This may not be the last time we hear about synthetic nicotine.
Oh.
There you go. I found it on a random website called pharmacist.com. Effectively, it's the same article that's been shared all over the place.
And we've talked about the coming TPD3. I know it's not valid for UK. You're probably going to have much better regulations. But
So.
TPD3 is like we're giving you a little, but then we're taking an awful lot. Like what they're supposedly giving is the 60 milliliter with nicotine, still the 20 milligram max, but allowing 60 milliliters. But then it has to be registered to close the loophole of all the short fills. But then it's going to be taxes and registration and yeah.
Is it in Denmark there is going to be a flavour ban? Is that
Yes,
right?
it's the first act or the first step is starting here on April 1st. April 1st, nothing can be produced after April 1st. And that has raised a big question regarding what if we import stuff? No, that's the same. So they, as far as I understood from my friend who has 2 vape shops, it goes by invoice date if you're buying something. And then if you're manufacturing here, nothing can have a manufacturing date after April 1st. And then there's also a display ban. So in supermarkets, in kiosks, nothing can be shown. The customer has to actively ask to see. And it's the same with cigarettes. They're being totally blinded. You can't show them any tobacco products. The only exemption is then that specialty shops, like vape shops, they are not included in the display ban. Otherwise, they would be
an empty shop.
Yeah.
There'd just be a room with a bloke in the corner.
Exactly.
All right.
But the next step is then on October 1st, we're talking plain packaging. Plain packaging.
And we've had all this for years anyway, so...
Yeah. If you not, I mean, we've had cigarettes hidden behind.
No. We're
blinds.
vaping. We're talking plain packaging for vaping stuff.
Yeah. No.
And all web shops, they can't show anything. They can have a list of products. No pictures.
Is there real?
No crazy descriptions of this will be a burst of strawberry and blah blah blah, all that shit. And then come April 1st next year. No more flavors.
What flavors are allowed then?
Unless it's tobacco or menthol, which is ironic since menthol cigarettes are banned.
Yeah, that's a bit of a weird decision, isn't it?
And let's make them taste like cigarettes. Why?
Yeah, that you can't buy.
Of
Yeah.
vaping is that
There's
it
one
doesn't.
element in this that I actually really condone, and that's the fact, keep it in the specialty shops. Because you can have small children that walk into a supermarket, that walk into a kiosk, and they shouldn't be exposed to it like that. They can be in a kiosk that sells it, but they can't go into a specialty shop that sells it because you have to be 18. So it makes sense to remove it.
I think there's no difference between having if they are sold with tobacco. There is no difference. You've got to be 18 to buy tobacco, and strangely, you don't have specialist tobacco shops anymore because of the supermarkets.
we do have a couple here in Copenhagen, but they're more like combined wine and tobacco shops still.
You see, over here, you used to be able to go in and there'd be a glass jar on the side, and you'd be able to get 25 grams of peach shag.
Oh, yes.
Used to come in a little plastic wallet that they used to wrap it up in, and rubber band round it. It was
a vanilla light shag. That was mine. That's what I smoked. That's effectively what I got me on smoking in the first place.
Yeah, Dennis has a point. Netherlands is the next country that's gonna go. They are already on it with the display ban, no recommendations, no descriptions, no nothing. So in essence, no guidance. I know in Belgium from Ilse that they've, for I don't know how many years, no online sales is allowed. You have to go to a shop where you can get proper guidance and so on, which in some cases is fine. But yeah, Netherlands is going to be the next. Sorry, Dennis. They're going to also do a flavor ban. It's been pending for at least half a year. It's just a matter of, like our government did, they just swooped it in under the carpet during December COVID shit, and suddenly like, oh, it's been passed. And the funny thing is now that, or the tragic thing is that they've apparently hit, during 2020, they've hit some newer results of research. So they've hit the numbers because the numbers that they were basing all the, it's dangerous, it's going the wrong way. Those numbers had actually declined during 2019. And those numbers, they of course then hit. So now it's gone to some legal shit that the law is based on
inaccurate data.
And that some have actually kept data from government
and
certain departments.
Delayed the release of it because of it.
Right. So if you think Europe's bad, are you guys ready for a laugh?
Oh my God! What?
Right. So Indiana's been at it.
Indiana, as in state.
The state of Indiana.
Oh,
and
God.
I'm about to pop a link. I'd implore everyone to go have a look at this website that's been put together with the Indiana Department of Health.
We really want to be giving them the traffic.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Really? Oh my God.
Fake news.
Oh, so they're comparing it to glue.
Fake news. Keep scrolling, mates. Keep scrolling. We wait till you eat the arsenic and the rat poison.
What about COVID-19? Hang on. That's COVID. What's COVID-19 got to do with?
Because by vaping, your lungs are like a 70-year-old's now.
What?
Oh, fucking hell.
You're joking.
Dynamite saying that it can explode in your hand. What, with the same battery that's in your phone? Okay.
They can explode in your... Well, like Samsung's, basically.
Yeah. Acetone? Oh my God. Fuck me. Paint, rat poison.
Formaldehyde, arsenic.
They're trying to compare it to COVID-19 as well, saying you should be as afraid of vaping as you are of COVID-19.
Oh, what? Every single one of these things in here. I mean, even the COVID-19 malarkey. There's been UK studies that have said people who vape are less likely to get COVID-19.
And in France, they had the research last year about maybe nicotine having not smoking, but nicotine having a positive effect on the cell receptors, being able to like dethrust the molecules or whatever it's called. Dennis, I'm sorry to say, even though we are in EU, and I also thought that EU legislation would surpass any countries. Any country can do what they want. In the case of Denmark, even we can't import for personal use because anyone who sells something into Denmark has the obligation to keep up with local law.
So basically,
we can over the border ourselves when we travel for personal use, but that's it. Cannot buy anything.
You're going to have to then. You're going to be importing flavour for cakes and things like that, and having to mix your own.
Yeah, you'll be able to. I'm sure the new thing is going to be a short fill of flavourless liquid with a cake.
But what they've also put into the law is that you cannot have a shop that sells aroma close to a shop that sells e-cigarettes. They've implemented that, so you cannot just buy the next door shop and then sell aroma. You cannot split your. My friend's shop has 2 entrances, so I said to him, just put a wall down and make it 2 separate businesses. Nope, not allowed. You cannot establish new businesses if they sell aroma close to one that sells e-cigarettes. So
they've even stopped the fact, so you can't sell baking equipment, baking supplies alongside.
Just not close to. It can be in the close proximity. So we have something here which people have been using DIY for years called the candy house. Their aromas are widely used. They use it for candy, for the hard candy. I don't know what it's called in UK. And yeah, it's gonna be like that. But furthermore, there's gonna be, and then this is no way a reason or something that the politicians will listen to, but there will be a huge black market, and that will deter the quality, and it will up the risk of what you're even vaping.
What's the government's decisions based on, though? I mean, are they just copying America?
The children.
Yeah.
The children. It's all based on the same shit from US and the children and gateway to smoking. And
why aren't they looking at the data, though?
Is it just
because they don't care about data? They have their own agenda and the big pharma money in the pockets. Not even big tobacco, big pharma. Like, why have no one even thought to think? Why hasn't Nicorette or Nicotinell, which is the big 2 smoke cessation products that are endorsed by doctors, recommended by doctors, allowed to advertise, why do they only have fruit flavors or licorice or mint or menthol? None of them have a tobacco flavor because no one wants to quit smoking. They want to quit with tobacco flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And they're now saying, oh, but we're not banning it. Same as some of the states in the US. We're not banning vaping. You're allowed to do. We're not taking away your rights. But the flavors, bubble gum and candy, they attract the children, and they start even though they've never even smoked and blah.
Bullshit.
Again, back to the numbers actually decreasing of both, especially teen vapors in 2019, which were the numbers that came out in the first quarter of 2020 that have now been darkened. Plus the number of smokers also going down in 2019. So, yeah.
I think the best. I was just looking at the rest of that website. I think the best one, poison. You'd never suck air out of your car's exhaust pipe, right? Comparing vaping to that, it's like, well, no, I wouldn't know. It's fucking God. But that's
1933 over again. Yeah, propaganda. You're right, Andrew. Total propaganda.
It's fucking.
It's total bollocks.
Bullshit.
The whole thing. Some of it is complete outright lies.
I mean, it's so crazy that there you have on one side you have UK with so much documented research, with it being so open, with openly recognizing it as a smoking cessation product, which is in essence what it is. We know all the hobby side and all that, but smoking cessation, it's a product that we want you to use, but we actually want you to also stop using it. Like when a customer comes into a vape shop, it should be like, welcome, we hope that in some time we won't see you again. That's the definition. No business owner is going to, of course, say that out loud, but that is the definition of the product. And
we
then
are
it's
lucky,
just
I have to say.
being shamed like that.
It's crazy.
Right.
Really.
Shall we? Is there anything else to add on our whinges and gripes?
Yeah.
Shall we do?
Vape Selvin.
Let's do vape sell bin.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I need to get the webpage up.
Perky, I did message the guy with the mod. He hasn't replied. I think he's.
Yeah, I messaged on his post.
I just messaged him directly instead, but. Anyhow.
That's one for next. That's one for next week.
Next week, yeah.
Like you said, he's probably fast asleep. Bless him.
Right.
Hang on.
Which one?
Where are we starting?
Artery. The pod.
Perky.
Artery?
The artery.
Artery Pal?
Might be.
Ooh.
I've seen this. This is
Is this
Dew.
the 3?
Oh,
Yes, the V3.
Mm.
Artery Pal 3.
are they trying to make something customizable? Like a billet box pot? Like so you can
No,
change it?
it's 0 to 25 watts, apparently. All colours you could ever not want.
Well, Jay is getting the light pink one, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
light pink just looks stunning.
But I mean, the candy red as well. I mean, wow.
It's
Just
a little
one.
bit right. Is it me or is it a little bit Iron Man?
Like that blue
I
and
think that's what
green
they
is
were going
just
for.
awful shades.
Red and gold
It looks so cheap in the blue or the green.
with the
It
white.
looks
The
appalling.
3 with the white on the front does look cheap. The gold looks better, strangely.
For once, the gold looks better.
I know.
Yeah.
What? Nobody wants it.
I don't think anyone's going to want that.
Oh, come on. What's wrong with you?
It's got 2 buttons as well. 2.
The Artery Pal was good.
Ben'd sell it. I'm not sure you get much for it, mate, but
Diddy, I do see your comments on YouTube, and we can silence you there as well. We're just choosing to ignore you. And for that, you get a little mute.
Alex is here. Good evening, Alex.
Hello, Alex.
Living the life of luxury.
Look at that.
Tell me you timed him out in
shall-
YouTube as well.
Shall we end that there then?
Yeah, that's probably one of the highest binnets ever, I think. So, not a fan of that. Okay. So, should we do the Atmizu?
Let's
Please do.
Remove. Yes, please. What is going on? Everything's a mess tonight.
I just realised I can't actually undo the timeout that I just put on Diddy and YouTube. Sorry.
Why not?
Any democracy, that's not a word we use in the same sentence as your name.
That's all right. You can time out in YouTube as well, but once you time them out, that's it. They're timed out for 300 seconds. So I'm sorry, Diddy.
There we go. So we have a Z tripod.
Nice DLC version.
Ooh.
Well, one's a real black DLC one. They're normally like a grayish version.
Yeah, they've deliberately gone for a darker sort of DLC with it, and I think it looks pretty good.
So what's so great about this tripod?
I've had one before, and it is good. It's very good. It's just that it can easily do MTL and RDL.
Proper MTL or one of these stupid other acronyms?
Wanna be RGL.
Yeah, no, you can get. I think what can you get? I think it's a 1 mil, the tightest you can get for it, I believe.
Okay.
And it's got a chamber reducer in it as well.
Really?
And there's another feature as well. And obviously, there's hardly any threading on it. It's all like bayonet fit style, like the top cap's bayonet and the deck's bayonet. Well, the tank section's bayoneted onto the deck and all that, so it's easy to access. It's good.
Mark, biggest reason you should vote one on this. No nurkling.
Yeah, and there's not a Nurgle to be had.
No Nurkles. And Andrew in YouTube has voted to vape it as well.
Saying that, I do believe that the reducer thing is held in with a bolt on top, and that does have a tiny. I mean,
No, that's not. It's not nurkling. No. It's just tiny notches.
You never see it, Mark. You never see it. You hardly ever see it, so don't worry.
Nurkling. Once you've seen it, you cannot unsee it. Even though
Exactly.
you know it's there, and it's just.
Yeah, eats away at you.
Yeah, too late, Mark. Sorry.
You're vaping. It's getting vaped.
Oh, Phil.
You
Phil,
just,
I think Phil just did a solidarity bin for you, Mark.
yeah, that's just ruined the clean, empty bin. It's like, no.
Jay,
It's a nice
don't
looking-
worry. There will be nurkling later.
Will there?
Well, if Mark is taking your new pictures, then
I don't have a link from him.
Yeah, you have. It's in the chat.
What
You
chat?
deleted it.
What?
What chat?
Our chat.
Oh, the group chat.
chat.
Or
Yeah, I meant to send it to you, but I put it in the group chat.
Oh, okay, I'll pull those off in a minute.
Sorry. Arf.
Arf.
Right. Should we do the smock?
oh yes,
Should we do the smock?
Let's
I have a
smock it.
3 ready. So what smock are we looking at?
Oof, it's a looker.
Right, don't vote yet. Don't vote yet. I've not started the poll.
If that's not 100% bin, then I don't know what is.
It's got to be, hasn't it? It's got to be.
Oh, would you look at that?
Smock mag baby.
Where?
I don't know what's worse, the baby or just the smock mag. It's equally.
Yeah.
What?
And it's
what?
that tank on top of it
No,
as well.
it's not the tank. It's that fucking bubble on it.
Yeah,
Oh.
the bubble. It's like a ludicrous bubble, isn't it? It's fucking. There's bubble tanks and there's bubble tanks, and that's fucking bubble tank.
Can we start talking? Can we stop talking?
Yes, Diddy 5. Really, it must be something worse than bin. This has to be like.
Burn it.
No, it's not even worthy of being cremated. Just and
Chan-
definitely
Chandler
not
would
worthy
take
of an
it.
angle grinder. Of course, Phil. Of course, Phil. You have to ruin it. I think Phil. Are you in a defiant mode tonight?
Who's saying one? Who the fuck is
It's
saying one?
Phil. It's Phil.
I'm Ben as well.
No, no. I mean, maybe they like how the tank matches the button on the black one. Maybe I don't know.
Those
Maybe
drip
that's what they
tips
like.
aren't even nice.
They're very
Wait, do we
far
get all
from-
3 or just one of them?
You put them all in the bin.
You get all 3 because the
Can I
combined.
change to vape? No.
No, the combined total price is probably 20 quid of all 3. To be fair, but
All right, that's not a unanimous bin, but
it's not even as much bin as the artery. I'm surprised.
Film for you.
I'm shocked.
Why is that not uploading? What's going on?
Jay, maybe actually, Phil, have you put on your glasses tonight? Maybe that could be the reason. No, Ben, it's not a classic. It's definitely not a classic.
Should
Alright.
we do the?
Wi-Fi off on my phone. That's why.
That's like saying a Nissan Qashqai is a classic car.
It is a classic.
Is there a Qashqai fan club? Owners club.
Probably.
if there is, they need to get in the bin.
Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting for incoming pictures of a said finger.
Right. Should we do the vapor
Can't
shark?
find his glasses.
Vapor shark. This is as close as we're going to come to knurling tonight on my stuff. It's not really knurling.
Vortice.
The Vortex is 2
I remember that from some years ago.
equal. Dual coil.
Like such a small RDA, but then a huge drip tip. Which
Yeah.
is
22 mil dual coil, which is unusual.
Fuck it, I'll keep that just for historical purposes.
That's why the drip tip's so fucking long, to avoid from second-degree burns.
That thing's tiny.
It is.
Really tiny.
Alex is saying it's got knurled airflow. Would you say that? What
Yeah.
would you classify that as, Mark? Would you say that that's knurled on the bottom there?
Nah.
It's not, is it? It has to have the crossed hatching on it. That's like proto knurl, if anything.
This is what started Nurkling. Started with
Yeah.
one side, then
Yeah.
someone said, "Hey,
This
let's
is
do
it.
the other side as well."
Yeah, if we do it that way as well, we fucking correct it.
We optimize the grip.
What's
It's a
wrong
half. It's a half knurl, yes.
What's wrong with everyone? Why is that? What? I don't get it. I think everyone's just out to wind us up tonight.
I think
Either
that's
that-
what 90% of the votes are on
Either
this.
that or my opinion of
We have 2 bins from YouTube, so
I mean, does that appeal to you, Chandler, with the drip tip being larger than the actual device? does it have any?
Well, the device is just so damn small. What is that? 16 mil or something?
It's 22, I believe.
No, that's not 22 mil. Surely.
You won't get his dual coils in a 16 mil.
Yeah, it's dual coil.
Thanks,
That's dual
Phil.
coil.
Mark, check your PM. Phil
Just looks
has upped. He's
Two
now
posts,
sending videos.
sent a post.
The 510 underneath it looks. It looked. I looked at that and thought that looks like a titchy. With that drip tip on the top, it looks like a titchy 16 mil.
No, I'm pretty
No,
sure
I don't like that.
22.
I don't like that drip tip in the slightest.
Okay, so you can challenge.
Because that's not a drip tip. That's a slam cap, isn't it? That's a not a slam cap. It's
like a
the whole
top.
top.
And it's not
Yeah.
510. It's not 810. It's just
Not nothing. It's just bleh.
proprietary shite. But a lot of people would vape it apparently. So
yeah. But we still have add 2 bins to it, so it's pretty much going in the bin.
yeah, it's still going in the bin.
I'd still vape it.
From out of the bin afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Right, so that's a bin.
You're right that it does have a built-in cheese grater.
Right. Should we do the dot?
Oh, hang on, I've not even killed that yet. Hang on, sorry, I was responding to a Hatter's thing.
Chuff cap. There you go. That's Andrew said chuff cap in chat. It's a chuff cap.
I'd accept
Hey.
that. That.
Chuff cap. Chuff in now.
Chuff lad.
Chuff in now.
Suck chuff cap, son.
That's going to make no sense to anyone in the States. Chuff cap.
What?
Okay.
Dot?
The dot.
Dog.
The new dot.
The new dot.
The
Oh,
dot mini.
Oh,
Nicking-
Chandler.
I think. Would you be a fan?
I sent it to Chandler late last week, and he was like,
Look,
"Ooh."
I am a fair fan because I like that.
Ah, yes.
Which
Bantam.
yeah, and this is very similar.
It is very dinky.
It's-
I'll give it that.
It's the dot. It's 18350. It's got the dot box in it. It will still take all the
Yeah.
dots.
All the
We'll
Dot
get
tanks.
an investigatory question that will affect my vote. Will it come with the dot shell or only
No,
with the standard one?
I'd imagine that. Well, the dot.
It's the
Well, the dot
it's-
shell was that Mizzou, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
With that.
It's so that's not by dot mod. So
And
I would
have
vape.
to
I would
bin it.
vape it.
the only thing that gets me with the dot is the fact that it's just got. Is it 4 power modes or 3?
4.
4. Yeah.
4. So it's soft, lower than medium, slightly higher than medium, and full power.
Something like that.
So,
But your resistance has to be in that range to achieve. So you have to still build for the resistance that it will do. So it's sort of mechy, sort of
so it's
regulated.
nothing, something too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And
Something
nothing
a little bit
between, yeah.
more. Too much.
Yeah. Yeah, and nothing in between to dial it in. Yeah.
Matt's saying this one has no power settings.
No, I think
did
it's
it not?
still got the 4 power settings. I looked. It has got
You
the
need
4.
to update it and just put a proper chip in it, and it'd be an actual
I
rival.
saw someone who had cut out their dot and then on the front, and then they'd installed the DNA 60
Nice.
right below
Okay.
the tank. There was
Is there a-
it was a really bad cutout.
Oh, a really bad job, but they did it.
Yeah,
I mean, I had the
Enough
clear
room.
looking at the size of the chip. It looks like you would be able to fit, like a DNA 60 in easy. So that's what they
If
need
you-
to do.
It's the same. I mean, the original dot is the same size as a billet box, and you can get a DNA 60 in there, no problem. So yeah, I wouldn't see why not.
And a G10 one too.
what's that? A G10 one.
But yeah,
I have a
18350. This one.
A boy band.
G10 that's just the doors.
Now you can get them made out of G10. I had a G10 black one, full size.
Okay.
There we go. That's another one for the bin. We're harsh tonight, aren't we?
No.
And I've got a
That got
feeling.
binned.
I've got a feeling I
very-
know the response to the next one as well.
Yeah. Well, we'll know if they're trolling us if anyone votes anything but 3 to this one. This is the Vertigo Nimbus. And as I said to Mark earlier, I found a website that has dozens of mods made by this company, and they're all atrocious. So look out for them on upcoming Vape Cell bins because they'll be featuring heavily.
Ooh.
Just
Oh, yeah,
just
I've
a
seen
quick
those
hi
before.
to Stu on YouTube. Hi Stu.
Hi,
Long time
Stu.
no see.
Stu who?
Stu as in Stu, who used to stew here.
Stu Whittaker, Stu. Whittaker,
Yeah,
Stu.
yeah. That Mr. Shy.
Yeah, you know, with Alfie and
Yeah. So yeah, Stu just said it looks like stabilised poo.
It does. It looks like a giant turd.
It looks like a turd that's been in the sun for a bit.
Look, right. If you look at it right, you can see a foot, a mouth throwing up, an eye.
Yeah.
It looks like a cyclops.
No. It looks like some weird.
It looks like
one
a
of
Star
those.
Wars character.
It looks like a knockoff Pokemon.
and just to add to it, they're Italian made.
Yes.
Right.
And
What the
that
fuck
one
is going on?
We've got 2 bins straight from YouTube, so
That one is a Star Plat chip as well.
Oh, even worse.
I don't know if that'll change your opinions, but
Oh,
Star
only for
Plat
the worse.
Jim.
Chimp. Yeah, there you go. It's not often I do that on a
Oh,
fancy
we're
thing.
overtaking with the bin.
I'm sorry, but who's vaping that? But
Don't
that's
forget
just-
we've got two bin votes to come over from YouTube.
Yeah, that puts us to
Oh,
at least
of course.
90%.
Yeah.
Jay's voted 1 to troll us. Okay, Jay.
Coprolite, it
Thanks,
is.
Sally.
Corporalite is dinosaur, fossilized dinosaur poo. I don't actually think that's what it's made from, but that would be good.
Take
It could
care,
be.
lump.
Oh,
It
I
would
didn't
be
tell you that.
appropriate.
I should have told you. Guess how much?
Oh, it's
If
too
it's
much.
any more than £16.50, then
900 quid.
fuck
Think-
off.
Honestly,
What?
No, I'm not joking. 900 quid. It's on that
That's
website.
900 quid.
Yeah.
Hang on, shit. Oh, feck! I've already voted.
Oh, you're going to sell it.
Yeah,
everyone's
damn
selling
right.
now.
But no one would buy it, so there's
Damn
no
right.
point.
Yeah, this is true. If you're going to sell it, and that's a. Where's the? I'm assuming that's a screen at the bottom.
I was
Yes.
just, or is that where you've got to try and stick your finger into squonk?
Well, if
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
On,
It's
on a
an
more
archaic
puzzling
swamp
note, you
window.
can actually contact them as one of the rare ones. You can contact them on Skype for sales.
Well,
Ooh.
you should. If you think that's bad, you should see the squonkers that they do because that'll be featuring next week, and they are fucking next level. They're even worse than that.
What, next level shit?
Yeah, next level shit. Yes.
Made from original dinosaur.
Or the side by side as well is another. It's another.
Oh
I don't even need to see it. but-
Can it get any
I'll
worse?
do that one next week. The side by side. Mark's gonna love it.
no! Okay, we're going to bin this one. Can we move on now? Because my eyes are starting to
That's
bleed.
the last one. That's it.
That was it. Oh,
That's it for this week. I think that's enough.
Um,
I think that's it. I think everyone's seen enough.
That was a real bin week.
it
was.
was.
Was
Did
there
anything?
anything a bin?
Did anything get
Apart from
vaped?
the tripod. The tripod got vaped.
Tripod got vaped.
Hang on. I'm sure we did this last week, or have you added stuff to it, Chandler?
We didn't do anything last week, did we?
Oh, this looks very similar to last week's.
Yeah, it's exactly the same as last week's, but we didn't do it, did we?
Oh,
No, we didn't.
Chad-
We've not done your stuff for weeks.
Martin said that there was new stuff to go in, which is why I said,
Oh, there is some new stuff in there. Yes,
right, so I can re-download it then.
yes. Sorry. Yes, there should be. I've uploaded them. I just realised I was looking at it
Chandler.
going. I was looking at it going. Why is the new stuff not in there? And the reason that was because I turned my Wi-Fi off to check my. My
Right,
bar
you're
speed.
going to have to bear with me because Chandler sent me 4 WP files, WebP files, instead of JPEG, so I'm going to have to convert them all now.
No, you don't. Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I'm
I did.
sure.
I did rename. I did. I did 1 week, renamed it, and deleted everything, and just renamed them .jpeg, and you didn't whinge once.
No, I can't use WebPs, so bear with me. Let me do some
Okay.
WebP decoding. WebP.
See, we're sorting out all the admin this week. We're doing it.
Why is WebPs? Because these are my. Are they my screenshots?
No, they can't be. Your phone wouldn't have saved it as a WebP.
Ah, no. They're the ones I've downloaded from Messenger.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Boo.
So why
Oh,
they've?
dear.
Yeah, that's your fault, Martin.
You fucked it.
Blame the
Yeah.
foreigner. That's what
Yeah,
I'm for.
Will do.
Right, now they're converted. View by large icons. We're going alphabetically?
Oh, what we got?
Or do you want to start?
What do we want to leave till last? Anything? Yeah, go alphabetically. It's fine.
Let's start with ah.
Yeah.
Again.
Again, just I spotted this because they just keep popping up on my bloody Instagram. Albeit this was about 3 weeks back.
You know who that is, don't you?
What?
You know who Wrecker 79 is, don't you?
I wondered with him being living in Leicester.
Leicester.
Leicestershire.
Leicestershire.
City centre.
That's Keith.
That is Keith, is
Yeah.
it? Excellent.
He's
There you go.
got an abyss. He's got an abyss.
He's got an abyss, and it's
Never mind.
Actually-
Next.
all right. Next one. I thought it was quite a nice one because it looks a bit
But it is the
bronzy.
single. It's the most sold item for the past month on Hasbro's.
3.
These-
Why is Alex putting 3?
Don't you think though, with it being the most sold item on Hatters, is that more telling than anything? The
I
fact
don't
that
know.
they are being sold, not that
They're being sold and they're being sold cheap.
they're being sold and cheap.
But they're being bought
Very
so-
quickly.
I think it's like a curiosity purchase, isn't it? People are buying it just to see if
Yeah.
they're as bad as people make out.
Are they?
Apparently so.
Okay.
Because we've had the same one come back so many times.
Ooh, really? Bloody hell. Okay.
Right. Clouds, bro.
Next one, clouds bright. Look, every now and again you get a cloud image coming through, and this is what I got on Insta. So there you go, nice bit of cloud.
That's a nice dense cloud as well.
Yeah,
Whoa, that is. Was that 400 watt mod we had on last week?
Yeah.
That's the
DNA 400.
That's the one. Yeah, yeah. It's got the hammer, not the hammer of God. What was
Something like that.
what was the
Spider-
IDA that was on top? The massive not Valhalla or something.
Yeah,
That's the
something
one.
like that.
Yeah. That's what it is. Anyway, there you go. That was
Maybe the huge Colorado.
yeah. Could be. It could have been the Ragnar. To be fair.
No,
It was you,
no.
wasn't it, Chandler? It was you sticking your head out your window.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's a rain cloud for toxic rain, and it's incoming from Indiana,
Of course.
and it'll rain on you, and it'll burn your skin.
That's right. Yes, because you do know that rain clouds do actually contain hydrogen and oxygen, both of which are extremely flammable.
Not
but
two
don't
parts.
inhale a
Not two
cloud.
parts of oxygen, right?
No, it's 2 parts of hydrogen to 1 part of oxygen.
Yes.
Yeah,
H2.
so there's twice as much hydrogen in there as there is oxygen.
And if you put
Yeah,
if you put a light to hydrogen, it'll
Yeah.
boom. It's volatile.
You know what happened to the Hindenburg?
Yeah.
Boom,
Yeah.
shakalaka, ole
You
people
don't
in
want
one.
this shit falling on your head when you're walking out in the streets. I'm telling you.
That's what will happen to the whole of Indiana.
Yeah, we need to be telling Indiana this because that is about as accurate as the shit they're spouting to everyone else. Coil of the week.
Oh, what?
Well-
No, dot.
Have you not got coil?
No.
Coil comes after clouds.
Yeah, but I'm in alphabetical and there isn't one called...
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
there is one called Cloud.
Where's
Oh,
the nerd
coil.
now?
We'll do coil
On the
next.
bottom, can't you
All right, don't worry. We'll go to dot. We'll go to dot. It's fine.
It's like horror, like
This is-
vertical half nurgling.
This is basically we've already covered this.
How do you get
Um,
that battery in and out? It doesn't look as though it's...
From the other side.
Battery's on the other side. That cut out there is for you to push on the battery for it to come out the other side. So it doesn't have it doesn't have the ribbon in it.
Ah.
You know the rubbishy ribbon that just the rubbishy ribbon
Yeah.
that just gets in the way of everything. Yeah, you don't have that.
don't
You've
have
just
that.
got this hole on the other. So you actually have to take both doors off to get the battery out.
You have to take both doors off and finger your mod, yeah?
That's the one. Yeah, stick your finger in the hole. But yeah, there you go. The dot. This thanks to Martin for spotting this. But yeah, 18350 dot basically. There we go.
Coil.
We're rattling through these quick, aren't we? Slow down. We've got another 20 minutes yet. I want to know what ATI this is in because I don't know what it's in.
Hold up. Some hellfire fire just dropped on Hatters.
Hellfire, go, go, go. To be
Hellfire's
fair,
like-
we had dibs on it, so and none of us have taken it. So, but I'm not feeling that rich, to be fair.
Okay.
Would be cruel if such a long tease then post and then say someone has first dips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lloyd is the new owner of the.
Right, I'm gonna sit and watch this. Let's see if it blows.
What's this? There? Oh, okay. Can you not get it up on the up on screen? We can
No,
You know.
because no.
no, because no. Okay.
It is pretty though.
Is it? What is it?
Hellfire TI.
You do know you're holding that up to screen. Nobody on Twitch can see it because the
I
picture's in the way.
was showing you lot, not those.
Oh,
lot.
okay. Sorry. Show it. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, it's very nice. It's in one of those preppers boxes, though.
Anyway, I've got no idea what the RDA is. Chat, anyone?
The Hussar.
Ah,
It's the
is it?
Hussar 2.
I saw Legacy 2.
Legacy 2.
Dennis spotted that ages ago. Well done, Dennis.
I told you that when you asked 2 weeks ago, you twat.
Oh yeah, you did.
You can see it
I
from
want to know who's
the holes.
okay. I want to know whose ATI it is because it's 00001.
It's Alex Lubinski.
Ah,
You
There
see
you
it
go.
in the bottom right corner, broken O.
okay.
Oh, yes.
Plus the photography style is.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Alex's, isn't it?
it's a great picture. Just some basic aliens, but nice. Like it.
I
Big
don't
enough.
like that the zero is a bit scuffed, but hey ho.
I think that's just the light catching it. Surely,
You think?
maybe just a little bit of liquid on there. You know.
lube it up.
Bit of liquid on your zero.
It's very nice. Very nice.
The Nurgling coming, channel. Come on.
Oh, shit.
It's coming. Don't worry. It's coming.
Yes.
It's
Drip
not
tip.
dim.
Just
Drip
like
tip.
pattern
Drip
panel.
tip. We got drip tip. Incoming drip tip.
Oh, it's not the
Ooh.
drip tip I have issue with. It's the damn mod. Oh, let me make the image shorter because the drip tip's actually going over the edge of the screen. There we go.
Drip tip's going off screen. Oh man, that is mental. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's be fair. Mod.
Whoa.
I
Oh,
know.
that's the mech cider, isn't it?
It's a Mac cider with the core RDA, and then a massive broomstick drip tip.
That is. There's just no need for that.
I just want stuff the mod. It would be. I'll have that. I'll do exactly what I did with the Type 2, or what I'm going to do with
Side
the
by
Type
side dripping.
What? Throw it
Yeah.
in the bin.
nick the drip tip, and the rest of it will just sit on the side and do note.
I just don't get it.
Don't get it. What?
Just too big for an
Right,
RDA.
if you put a normal drip tip on that, you're just not even going to get your face anywhere near it.
I mean, he's obviously dripping on it, so
Yeah.
you'd have to take that massive drip tip off every time you dripped. And like, you ain't going to drip down that.
Yeah, well, no, that's true. But
Unless you have it stringed, but, yeah.
Do you ever drip through a 510? I think that was the whole reason for 850 drip tips, wasn't it? So you could drip through them. 510, you can't drip through.
How are you dripping through that?
No, you take off the drip tip and then you drip and
Oh,
put the drip tip on. I'm not saying it was easy, but
To be fair, that drip tip on any tank would just look stunning.
It's just not practical.
Since when's that been in the equation?
yeah.
When have any of my mods with my bonkers drip tips on ever been practical?
Chandler, did you know that your humongous drip tips aren't practical?
Yeah, did you know
Really?
that? You may not have realised
No
yet.
shit.
They're not.
and it does look like something a gynecologist would use.
It does.
Actually, it does. Yeah.
Or
Strangely, I find that more
an
appealing.
Terminator.
Do you remember, were we talking live about urethral sex toys, or was that in an after show?
That
that
was
would-
in an
that would
after show
qualify.
regarding to piercings and so
That,
on.
that
Let's
looks
not-
like
let's
looks
not
like
begin.
something kinky you'd stick down your pee-pee.
No, stop.
Ew.
Stop.
Oh,
Ew.
And
On that
Madden
note-
videos. Oh,
Yeah. Next. Oh,
the worst thing about that is it's widest at the top as well, so you're going to get a bit of a shock initially.
It's either that or take the fucking O-ring on the bottom.
Oh man.
Right, Gladys.
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 This is another coil of the week, and you'll see why she's called Gladys.
Oh yeah,
There you go. That's Gladys.
that's so Gladys.
Oh, isn't it? We may or may not have had this one before.
Who's
if
Gladys?
Not, if not, it was something similar.
Who's Gladys?
Eh?
Who's Gladys?
That's Gladys.
Who's Gladys? She's
Curlers and
Oh,
got
we
hair
were
in-
talking about Gladys fondly as though I should know who Gladys is.
no.
it's just the archetype, with the curlers and.
Right.
Whereas,
Yeah, I'm frantically trying to remember the name of the lass in Coronation Street, but with the hair rollers in. But even I'm not that old. God, what's her name?
And what? Coronation Street?
Coronation Street with the rollers.
Deirdre.
No, not Vera. I mean, we're going back before my time.
Hilda Ogden.
Hilda Ogden, that's her.
Mick said that like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, thanks, Mick. Oh my God, 9:45. Yeah, you did. Shit. Oh. So yeah, there you go. It's just nuts. I have no idea how you would wick that or even get the top cap on, but who gives a shit?
I think it's more artsy-fartsy than
It's
anywhere
definitely
close to vapeable.
yeah,
It is just
definitely
coil porn, isn't it?
arty farty. That really,
Right. Next.
especially seeing as the hair rollers aren't actually connected to anything. I've noticed, but there we are. What we got next? Oh, Jimmy's truck.
What?
Jimmy's truck.
What?
Is your alphabetical all off or something?
I've gone from G. Oh, shit. There's more. Jimmy's truck. Okay.
Curious about this, Jimmy's truck and vape.
Jimmy's truck. Yeah. I'm sorry. I saw this on Instagram, and I actually thought it was an aerial shot of Jimmy's truck.
Oh, look, yeah.
Okay.
If you zoom out, if you really zoom out, it really looks like an aerial shot of Jimmy's truck. So that was it. That was the entire. I'm looking. Normally, the first thing I see when I'm looking at Insta is I see vape, even if it isn't a vape. This is the first time I've seen a vape as something else.
Is it a Travava?
It's the things that remind me of Jimmy's truck, but aren't actually Jimmy's truck. So that's a chugga. So
I'll give you that.
there you go. You give me that. Excellent. It's not just me, then. I just thought it was probably my bizarre mind. Guess right. Martin. What in alphabetically? What comes after J?
Oh,
Hey.
Now what comes after Jet? Oh, for God's sake! We've got
Mine
We've
are
got-
completely out of order.
we've got Nurkling.
Hang on.
Because you spell obviously you spell Nurkling with a K.
yes, of course.
Yeah.
Why are these completely out of order?
I don't know.
Right. Sort by name.
Knurkling.
What? No, sort by name again. Ascending. Gladys. Jimmy's truck.
Nurkle.
Nurkle 1.
Yeah.
Oh, Nurkle 1. Does that imply there's more
Oh,
than one?
la foolala.
I'm sorry. Blame Martin.
Oh, la la.
It's lovely.
It looks like a crystal,
It does look like a crystal decanter,
doesn't it?
doesn't it? With your whiskey in it,
Oh,
with a
wow.
little stopper on the top.
That.
It's
Oh, it's a fab.
Plus it matches the Nurkling on the tank.
I like that. I like it.
it's actually quite
You like
nice,
the
isn't it?
Nurkling?
Right. I like the Nurkle on the bell cap. The rest of the Nurkle can get in the bin,
But it's the same pattern.
but the diamond cut glass is classy.
Isn't it? It's bizarre how different it is.
Someone capture this. We need evidence.
Yeah.
Someone
Mark.
clip this on Twitch, quick. Clip it on Twitch.
It's shit. I take back everything I ever said.
Shit, we've turned him. In the chat. We've turned him.
The plebs have one. What?
No, but if January, if he likes this, then
Yeah. Nurkle
This is
2.
This is the entry
Nurkle
level.
2. Do you want
Nurkle
to see
2.
what Nurkle 2 is?
I've
Yeah.
just spotted it now. You've said it, but
Ah!
no, that can go in the bin.
You don't like that?
No.
It's no.
I thought
But
that
that's a
was
Nurkle
gateway-
top cap.
no.
I thought that was a
Nurkle-
gateway Nurkle.
It's a Nurkle top cap, but I can see O-rings through the Nurkling.
Well, you would, I suppose, with it being a clear Nurkled top cap.
Surely that's the same principle of Nurkle.
And I'm just zooming in. Have they studied on Nurkled map?
Yes.
Yeah.
They took this photo just to irritate me, didn't they?
That's,
Let's have a look. Yes.
to be fair,
no,
that's
that's-
what they always photograph it on.
They've taken it on a sheet of bounty. One sheet.
Nurkle edition.
Yeah.
Bounty Nurkle.
Oh man.
Yeah.
There you go. What's
I do like
next?
the Fev one. I do like the Fev one quite a bit.
Oh, was it a Fev?
Mm.
I thought it was the cheap one.
Bishop.
Yeah,
No.
I do like that top cap.
Right, this next one.
I'm still looking. I'm still appreciating.
Let him
Okay.
ogle.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes.
Let's
Let
do
us
voice in Mark ogling over something Nurkling.
let us take a moment for us to all appreciate the moment. Of
Right,
this,
I'm
this
done. Let's move on to the oven.
We had our moment, guys. It was worth it.
The oven.
This has been doing the rounds for a long time. However, the reason I've included it, forget the blinking water cooler on the right hand side. Ignore that. This is
No,
to kind of commemorate the fact that Mark lost his oven this week, because I think the mod on the left looks like an oven with a massive, great big pot on top.
It does.
Looks like
Doesn't
an
it?
oven. It looks like an
Yeah.
oven that you've just bought, where you've got
Yeah.
gas pipes that are far too big to be able to slide your oven in.
Yeah,
It's exactly what it looks like.
exactly what it looks like. Yeah.
And,
With a slow cooker on
but,
top.
but if you look at that, there's no fucking overhang.
No.
You even got it right on that, yeah.
Well, as we mentioned before, at least with your oven, you've now got somewhere to put your kitchen roll. Got this little ledge on the top. Mark's got a new oven and it doesn't fit.
Right. So there I was, very carefully measuring. Did I think of measuring back? Of course I didn't.
The one
So
thing
you just measure the
do
actual
you?
oven.
You just measure up that way and that way. You don't think of going, will it depth-wise?
It's a dimensional oven.
But the thing is, what made me laugh, it's an 82-litre oven. And now, typical oven, normal ovens are only like 70-odd litres. This one's got an extra 10 litres in it, which has obviously got to be found somewhere. And I bought it because it was that much bigger. Fucking dopey dick. But
Does it
I've got to
work?
say, Curry's PC World, right?
Yeah.
Went online, ordered it. You pull up. When you pull up, you get out your car, you open the boot, right?
Yeah.
And you press a button on the app to say, I'm here. They come out with a wheelie thing. They open the
Yeah.
boot. They put it in your boot. They close the boot. And they wave you goodbye. I love this COVID society.
Is it
I had the
fucking
greatest
awesome?
trip to IKEA the last weekend. I had to go pick someone up with my friend. We just drove in and showed the receipt, and then we'll bring it out to you. It's like, what? IKEA is normally a 3-hour trip just from 2 hours standing in
Yeah.
line. And then, poof.
You didn't have to eat a hot dog whilst you were there.
Or get meatballs.
Oh, the meatballs. the dime bar cake.
No. It's the lingonberry jelly that you get. I can't really
Lingonberry.
talk today.
Hindenburg jelly.
Lingon.
We can get the time pies everywhere here, so
Okay.
their hot dogs are shit. So it's boiled sausages. It's not grilled.
Yeah.
Eyelids and
Of course it is.
bumholes. That's what made them taste so good.
Oh no. Sausages need to be grilled.
Right. Last one. Reload.
We'll start with number 1.
This is a. I'm looking to see if it is in stock now, because it is. No, it's not. Okay. Sorry. Carry on. Where was I? Yeah, here we go. This is the Reload.
Ooh.
The Reload S RTA. So
Okay.
it's a new RTA. I've got loads of.
I'll do the first 2 images side by side.
It looks sort of like a stock coil.
It's not. It's the reason it's caught my eye, which we will come to, is the deck.
I like the
I'm-
drip tip. If it wasn't for the fact it doesn't fit square on the black one.
I know they couldn't even be arsed to fucking
They
get
just-
it.
You just want someone to go over there and just give it a little push so it goes.
Yeah, that's all it needed for the
Yep.
photo. Come on,
Just-
guys.
Needed a little push. It looks like it's a single coil, plenty of airflow, extension tank, as you can see by the one in the middle. So you can it will extend and you get more juice capacity. Reload did a 26 mil. I'm not sure what
Is
size.
that
I'm not sure what
24?
size this one is. I watched the review that Grim Green did, and all the way through, he kept referring it to the Reload. He kept referring to it as the 26, but that's a different tank. So I'm not sure what size this is. I'm guessing it's probably, looking at it, it's around 25, 26 mil.
Are they in bed with Grim, or
Sorry?
are they in bed with Grim, or
I don't think so. They are just a local, an American. They're just an American company.
Well,
So I think he's just supporting a local manufacturer. But yeah, if you want to go on to the next, in fact, skip the third one.
Mm-hmm.
And probably just show the fourth one will be fine. I don't think we need to bother with the others, because this is the interesting bit.
okay.
Is the deck
Is it Chinesium?
manufactured in the States, as far as I'm aware? Whether they've outsourced some of the manufacturing, I couldn't tell you.
So the grub screws are made in the US, and they just say it's made in the US when the rest of it's made in China.
That picture's gotta be Alex again.
But that's the deck is. Well, they say it's upside down. Basically, when you make your coil, you've got to get. That's it. Put my hand in front of the mic so you can't hear me. It's great.
Yeah, as Ben says, it's made in China. It's made in China.
Yeah,
Always been made in China.
you put your legs going up. It looks like.
Yeah, you need to put your legs at a 10 to 2. So you've got to get them angled. So straight up is not going to work. You've got to get them angled at 10 to 2.
Just how I like my horse.
Exactly. And it just slots in, but your coil is hanging upside down.
That's just how I like it. This is getting better.
I know.
Are there any midgets involved?
Well, it's very small. Small chamber. Yeah, and the airflow comes from underneath. So yeah, you get the draft comes up the bottom. So it seems to be a winner all round, this one.
Any tramps in the bottom
I
though?
like that.
Any tramps in the bottom? And
Any
there's
tramps?
only one person that knows what I'm talking about.
No, I'm lost on that one. But yeah, no, the deck just looked interesting because obviously you've got to, attack it from the sides. It looks like it's a fiddle to get in, but once you've mastered it,
It's just knocking them down.
It's great, isn't it? It's how many double entendres can you get into a vape shop?
We'll find out next week.
Oh yeah, there you go. That caught my eye. Basically, it said it was due for release mid-March. We're getting towards the end of March. I don't know whether it's. Let me have a look, see if it's on the American.
Do you want Reload 5 going up or?
No, unless you want to see it broken down.
And I'm guessing Screenshot 2021 is another one from that.
Yes.
And Screenshot 2021, there's another screenshot.
Shipping. They started shipping in the States. That is now launched. Because when I found this, it wasn't released yet. There was no prices, no nothing. I've just gone on Reload Vapor's website. They've got a picture of the black one as their main image, and it's got that gap under the trip tip. I can't unsee that now. $60. It's not $59.99. It's $60. 24 and a half mil diameter, so it's not quite 25.
Why? You're either 24 or you're 25, so it's either going to be snug and fit nicely, or it's just going to overhang or just be a little bit short. Why would you go in between?
Why? Yeah, why? Why 24 and a half?
Never understood that.
What mod is going to... yes, this mod takes 24 and a half mil mods.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Very strange.
So that is a bit freaky. I've just noticed you removed the cap for the second time on Twitch. I almost no. I saw you move the cap. I almost went, oh blimey, it's back on the counter again. But it was
just watching.
delay. Sorry, random. So yeah, there you go.
You've got another screenshot of a postless deck.
That's the Reload. What have I got left?
Is that
Yeah,
a
should we
reload
leave?
with a postless deck?
No, that's not the reload. That is just a fancy coil. It's just another coil week.
Toilet week.
Coil week.
Call it we-
Oh, it's very
It
gold.
is
and very
a-
shiny.
I initially thought it was a. I should have cropped this a little bit more, Mark. Sorry. I initially thought this was a notched flat wire, but I think it's a hammered alien, flattened
Yeah.
alien.
Definitely a polished one. Holy
Doesn't it look? Doesn't it look?
Alien.
It looks absolutely amazing. It won't look like that for long. As soon as you pulse it, it will change colour, and as soon as you put liquid on top.
Dennis is saying, don't they call it a razor alien or something?
Possibly.
Flat wire. Yeah.
Do they make it with flat wire? Ah, that'd work. Maybe.
alien.
I don't know. I don't know how they make this shit. I just look at it and go, "That's pretty."
It's a Shalian.
It's a Shalian. Either way, yeah. Like I said, I thought it was I initially thought it was one of those. Do you remember those that was it Wismec or someone tried to put notched flat wire?
There were. Can't remember the guy's name. He worked in conjunction with the guys at Flatwire, and they were called Signature Coils, and they released. If you ever came to my shop, you'd have seen them in little jewellery boxes in the middle counter. And they did polished flat wire, and they were just immaculate.
Wow. Okay. What pre-made coils?
Pre-made.
Okay.
Run alien through a pasta machine. Ah.
Just aliens run through a pasta machine. Okay.
That was how Flatwire started. That was how Flatwire started, and I know that for a fact because Dan Littleworth, who owned Flatwire, that's how they started off in the garage with regular wire and a pasta roller.
No way. Did that? Wow. Okay. I was going to say, would that get in an even enough? Obviously, it does.
It did for years.
Yeah. Bloody hell. There you go. I thought the pasta rolling thing. I've heard of people using a pasta rolling machine. I thought that was just a bit of a
No, genuinely.
myth. So cool. There we go. I think we're done there.
You got one more, haven't you?
Do you want to see that one? Yeah. Go on then.
Okay.
Oh, missed it.
Fancy mod. Because I like my fancy mods.
Fancy mods.
There you go.
Is that a squinker or a...
No.
What's the hole for?
It's kind of a side by side. That is where your tank goes. The 510 is at the bottom of the hull. So you drop the tank into that so you can see it through the hull.
Ah.
So it's kind
It's like-
of
It's like a
side.
glory hole.
Yes. Great, we're getting the double entendres
Essential.
with this as well. Fine. So yeah, it's kind of a side by side.
I don't like how it's thin at the bottom.
It looks like it's going to fall over and damage your
Yeah,
wood.
Does look like it's going to be top heavy.
it
And
does.
you'll know we've been out on a Saturday night, had one too many to drink and fallen over on our wood. You don't want to do that.
You don't want to do it. You splinter that wood, it's
Yeah.
fucking game over. And let alone if you snap that bit that's joining the top to the fucking bottom, that's on the right-hand side. If you snap that,
Yeah,
oh,
you're done. Does come with a matching drip tip though. Look at that in the box underneath.
oh yes.
And a nice matchy drip tip.
Not
I think
so
that
nice.
one was waffled off for was it? I think it was an unlimited waffle.
It's regulated. There's a video on there that shows that where they do a 360.
Shall we
Can
do
you play
that?
the video? Or
Can. Let me just mute the audio.
didn't? Yeah, you don't need any audio on it. I don't know whether there was any on it anyway.
How much is that?
Oh, now that is a good question.
That
Damn
is
it.
quite a bit of money.
I
You're-
think that one would be around the 700-800 euro mark, but I do believe that one was sold at an unlimited raffle.
'Cause the button is made.
Where is
Out
the? Oh,
of-
the button's there.
Yeah.
No, it's the Emboiner with Damascus tube. Was 29 spots at 27 euros a spot. So
29 at 27. Where's my calculator?
Yeah.
783.
yeah,
But yeah, the button is part of the block, and the control buttons for the. Am I right with this, Martin? The control buttons for the board are on the bottom.
yeah,
The up and down buttons are on the bottom of the mod.
Yep.
I must admit, don't like buttons on the bottom.
I mean,
But-
you rarely use them for other than regulating it sometimes. So
No,
it's,
it's true. Yeah,
Fire
you
buttons
don't
are
use the
also
buttons
awesome.
very often. All I
You
can see
don't-
is a rabbit's face. Yeah.
You don't want to be poking at the bottom to.
To adjust it.
supposedly the fire button is really neatly placed for the middle finger.
Mm.
So
It's a nice looking thing if you like that sort of thing.
it is.
I don't.
No. Okay. There you go. And that's what I've seen on Insta this past 3.5 weeks.
We've caught up now. Finally.
We've caught up now. So yeah, it was the reload that I'd seen. That's now $60. It's launched in the States, so I would expect it to be landing over here
Are you going to be
next
getting?
week or two. Possibly. It's that deck just
It
has
does look
intrigued
interesting.
me.
I
It
do
does
like a
look-
single coil.
Yeah. Single
If
coil.
it was 22 mil, I'd probably be interested. But
It's that 24 and a half, isn't it? It's like, why is it
No
got
one
that
wants that.
extra half an inch? Because then
Half an inch.
it's going to be half an inch, half a mil.
makes all the difference.
Oh yeah. See why my wife likes me, can't you? Confused with mils
Because
with
you don't know the
inches.
difference between a mil and an inch.
Yeah.
Half a mil and half an
Oh
inch.
yeah. Oh dear, bloody hellfire. So yeah, there we go.
And that's almost perfectly on time, by 10 minutes.
Yeah, seeing as we started 10 minutes late, so
Yeah, perfectly on.
seeing as we winged it, it's as if we'd planned it and timed it to perfection.
We won
It's
it
only because they've had
perfectly.
so much of your stuff, Charlie.
Sorry.
No, it's good. It padded it out beautifully.
Thanks to Martin, all the Nurkling. I'm
Nurkling
blaming
credits go to Martin. Yeah.
Nurkling credits and the .aio.
I'm still baffled that Marky actually openly.
I know.
I
Well,
know,
that's
I
a
know.
challenge. That's the challenge for next week. Try and find another one that Mark will like.
Yeah, we've got to find something that looks like basically a decanter, a whiskey decanter converted into a mod, something along those lines. Be fine.
I'll Google that. Yeah.
Or a whiskey canter.
You know that?
Bong.
Yeah, you know that.
Miracle Bong.
You know the jelly. Was it the jelly box?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If we could get the Rinko jelly box, the clear one, if we could just get that all nurkled to make it look a bit decanterish, that would be quite cool.
There's a company that specialises in nurkling
Yeah.
non-nurkled items. I'll Google
Get
that.
Thought we could make it.
Am
Hey,
I,
no,
am
no,
I
we
going to come
gotta-
home and find my car being nurkled?
Yeah, you've got a nurkled
Excellent.
windscreen now, Mark.
Like that. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. We've got to start this up. Mark, can you do the website for us?
No.
Customnurkles.co.uk.
Get your
You know it's
car
hard
nurkled.
making a website, Mark. You have to look at all the pictures again and again.
Oh.
Do you remember there was a website like Rate My Boobs and Rate My Teacher and Rate My...
Yeah.
Well, just set one up called Rate My Nurkle.
Yeah.
Matt wants to set up a GoFundMe to get my truck nurkled. No.
Can we get him a nurkled S10 Ultra? You know that'd be
I bet you can get a Nurkle case.
Nurkled Ultra case for him. That'd be nice.
There we go. Diddy's got a nurkling tool.
He's got a nurkling tool. Is it the is it the angle grinder by any chance?
Say, I did Diddy's revenge. I'm always good as gold to Diddy. I've never blocked Diddy.
That's all right.
Oh, guys, you know nurkle.org is available.
Really?
Let's get it.
Oh, trouble is, no one else outside of kind of the vape talk spectrum knows what the hell nurkling is.
Right. Do you mean knurling? No, nurkling.
Yeah, no. There's a distinct difference. Nurkling is. Oof.
Right, on that note, it's been an absolute pleasure as always.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Have you got the end credits actually set up this time?
They're at the bottom somewhere.
Okay. I've always wanted to say this. Roll VT.
VTUK.